right, so we just finished all of our eyes, our cherry, our whipped cream, and now we're back. We're gonna put it on and weave in all of our ends. So what I wanna do is start with our whipped cream. So let's take this, make sure that the part that has your beginning tail is gonna be on the bottom so that you're not putting this on upside down. And then we're going to find the top of our scoop. Just center that nicely. And we are going to put our really long tail. We got 4 times the circumference of our whipped cream as a tail, just so that we make sure we have plenty. And we're gonna use our scraps for our eyes. So that's a fun little trick. So let's go ahead and get this on our needle. And we're gonna plop that right on top. And I want you to go into, let me turn it around so you guys can see. Let's go into one of these loops. These are so thick that if you go like this, you're just gonna get fluff. So we need to make sure we find with our finger one of the loops and make sure you go all the way under them and back up so that we're catching an actual loop there. Wonderful. And instead of threading it through the edge of this whipped cream, what that's going to do would be, it would flatten it out a lot. I want you to go up through this row of your first little ruffle, right in front of that. So this is right, let me make sure you guys can see. It's right here in between the 2 ruffles. That's where I want you to catch all of your yarn. So we're going up through there. So we're kind of going to be lifting up this edge and working underneath it. Ooh, good thing I have long arms. And I'm gonna go over 1 stitch, go back down, and make sure I'm finding with my finger another loop, putting it under that purple loop. I'm coming back up just a few stitches over, again, in between these 2 ruffles. All right, let's cut that off. We have our eyes, right, that we made, 2 eyes, and we need to figure out where is the front of our face. So what I want you to do is find where you slipped, see where your tail is sticking out here? It's gonna be the opposite side of that. So this is gonna be in the back. That means this is gonna be our face, right? So we need to put our eyes like right about here, about 4 stitches apart. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. Again, stitch markers would be great, except for they don't fit around this thick yarn. So you're gonna just need to maybe keep track, or what you can do is if you have a spare tapestry needle or something pokey, you can kind of just stick that in there and hold that one there while you're working on this one. I only have 1 tapestry needle, so I'm not gonna do that. But I'll kind of eyeball it as we go. The way I'm gonna do this is thread this on my tapestry needle and just stitch in and out all the way around all 12 stitches. But the problem is you need to make sure, again, you're getting all the way under. So I stick my finger in there, make sure I kind of pull up a loop, and you're gonna be using the same loop for multiple stitches because these are so thick. All right, so this was my original. This was free-handed, and it is a little taller than I wanted it to be because it doesn't look like a waffle bowl like my scoops and bowls do normally look like this. This is the small version. This is the giant version. This is my 2.0. This is what I made the pattern to look like. So I really like it. I like how short and stumpy it is, and I love the little cherry on top. And it is just a giant version of my regular ice creams. I think I need to work on the eyes a little bit, to be honest. They're not my best work, but I was rushing because my kids were waking up. So I might go back and work on the eyes a little bit more, because they're just a little rushed. But this is my ice cream scoop and cone, my super scoop.
Mommy,
it's a little...
you got that ice cream done. That's not very nice.
It's a little lumpy at the bottom. Why is it so lumpy? We gotta squish it. Which one do you like better? This one or that one?
That one's my favorite.
That one's your favorite?
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing, and for commenting and sharing with your friends. I really enjoy making all these tutorials for you all, and I'm hoping to do more in the future, especially this year in 2025. So let me know if you'd like any special tutorials, and if not, I'll just let you know what I have coming up next. And we'll see you soon.